welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Kaylin K, and you're chilling with us over here at Blissful Blessings. For today's video, I have something very I'm gonna come for you today because I was reading in my devotional time and God took me to Exodus and I was reading Moses' story and I'm like, Lord, I've read Moses' story before. And God was like, you're going to read it again. And this time when I read it, I resonated with this. So I think you're going to resonate with it too. Let's get into it. So I wrote down some prompts for this because I was like, I want to, keep track because I can get lost in talking. But I'm going to break it down in a way that sounds familiar to something you and I would typically go through now these days, because it's hard to kind of connect with Bible characters because one, they're not here, and two, the situations aren't really what we're going through. And we can read about the situations and be like, I can take away from that when this happens. I don't know to do this. But until you get into a situation that is similar and can really feel the character from the Bible, what they had to go through, you don't really get to appreciate it as much as you could until you go through it. And that's me right now with Moses' story. So let's get into it. So the first prompt that I wrote down was, Moses hid his face from God when he killed the man, and he was like, let me basically run away. And the Lord revealed himself to Moses through the burning bush and was like, Moses, take off your shoes, for the ground you stand on is holy ground. And he began speaking to Moses, and Moses was like, I can't look at you like, what I've done. And God was like, come on, I'm revealing myself to you, like, let's chill out. So then the second thing I wrote down was, God told Moses to go tell Pharaoh to let his people go. And Moses was like, I'm not anybody to say that. So I can't just go up to him and say that. And God is like, I'm going to be with you. You're not going to be alone. I'm going to be with you. And God is like, I'm the same God as I was then, now, and will forever be. And then I get my Bible. So I'm reading straight from the Bible. This right here, this really cute Bible. Moses just drags on to be like, oh Lord, I have never been eloquent, neither in the past nor even now that you have spoken to your servant, but I am slow of speech and I am slow of tongue. And God was like, did I ask you that? I don't think I did. Like, who gives mortal speech? Who slows the tongue? Who does all this stuff? Like, Moses, I'm not asking you why. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. A lot of times when we go through things, we're like, God, you got the wrong person, and you got the wrong person because I'm not this and I'm not that. And we don't see who we truly are until somebody reveals it to us or until God tells it to us. And we don't think that we're equipped. We don't think that we're the people we need to be because we're so in ourselves and what's wrong about us that we don't even sit back and be like, God called me? God told me? God talked to me? God trusted me enough to give a word? Instead of being like, oh my gosh, are they going to receive this? I don't know if I can do this. They're not gonna understand. We get worried about it when we need to be like, yo, God thinks I'm dope enough to give this word, and that alone should be like, like, nobody can tell me nothing. But in the moment, it's scary and it's like unfamiliar territory, especially if you've never done it before. And that was Moses. I'm slow of speech, I'm slow of tongue, like, what? So then he gets into saying, Aaron, tell Aaron to go with me to basically speak what it is that you told me to speak, because Moses was scared. Moses was like, I've never done this before and I don't feel confident in giving the word, but if you send somebody with me, then I'll do it. And even before he says send somebody with me, it's like, how are they going to believe? How are they going to believe? And God was like, throw your staff, and the staff turned into a snake. And he's like, this what you've done now is what you will do then, and people will believe in your works. So a lot of times we're just like, God, I'm not equipped enough. And God is like, go, I didn't ask you all that. And then we get there, Lord, where's the proof? Because a lot of people don't believe until they have proof. So God is like, I'm gonna walk with you. I'm gonna give you the word. I'm gonna give you the proof. I'm gonna give you everything that you need. So we're on God giving us this word, God equipping us with this word, God giving us proof, God giving us, courage or somebody to go with us in the presence of maybe your enemies or in the presence of someone who has done wrong. And the way that God works is he will set the trap for the enemy, because the enemy had Pharaoh killing off all the firstborn sons. And now God is saying, when you go forth and give this word, I'm not only going to take their sons, I'm going to take every firstborn. Every single firstborn. Because God's just like that. So I think when we just rebuttal and we just go against what God has called us to do, we need to not be paranoid and get anxiety and overthink it. But we need to step aside and be like, Abba really called me to give a word. Like, how special am I? And be like, if he gave it to me, he believes that I have the courage. He sees me with courage. He sees me with faith. He trusts me with words from his own lips. And he believes in me that I will go forth and do what it is and speak what it is that he's told me to do. That's nothing to be fearful of. That's something that I need to bask in and understand. My faith is being shown to God. Like, he sees me reading my Bible. He sees me praying. He sees me going forth fasting. He sees me struggling but getting back up and repenting and getting back on my horse and striving to go after him. God sees me and trusts me and believes that there's something through me that I will go and be able to change lives with. And I don't know about you, but I look at Moses completely different, even through them, going through the wilderness and all that. But this just beginning moment of he was given something. He even told God, basically, I don't think I can do it, but can you send somebody to do it and I'll go with them? And I do believe in some seasons he will give us a word to tell somebody, and we'll be like, you know what, God, I don't believe that I'm the way that you think I am. And he might give you somebody to go with you because he's that good of a God. But basically what I tried to just wrap into this word was that stop rebuttaling the word that he gives you. Stop diminishing yourself from what you don't see right now, because God does see it. And he only trusts his strongest battles with his strongest soldiers. You don't think you're strong till you go through something that really shows you how strong you are. That wraps up this video for today. I hope it made sense to you, because I know I can get all over the place. But if it resonated with you, I want you to go send it to a friend, share it, comment down below your biggest takeaway, and I will be talking to you all very soon. Bye.